Hi, it's Didi. I just realized that I look like I'm going to a job interview when I'm going to some event, so that's why I'm dressed this professionally. But nothing that serious that I want to talk about, don't worry. I just remembered some things that when I got to America, some of the cultural differences and stuff that I was doing that maybe was not acceptable. I mean, I was judged because I did them. And I just thought that it was funny, so I want to tell you the story about that. And maybe it happened to you that you went to some other country, experienced something similar. I mean, this is not necessarily have anything to do with has anything to do with America specifically, but just in the environment that I was in. So, I mean, I'm a pretty communicative person. So I remember the first year I met a lot of people. You know, you're a freshman and you're pretty open to meeting a lot of new people because you still don't know where you belong exactly. Like, you know, it's just like you want to explore. I mean, at least that's what I was doing. And I'm a really friendly person, so I got to know a lot of people. But then when I would say, you see a lot of people every day on campus, like constantly passing by you. So, I mean, in Serbia, it's a normal thing to say, like, what's up, like, kind of to wink at people, you know, instead of saying hello. Like, it's nothing like sexual or anything like that. It's just like winking, you know, like instead of, hey, what's up, like, kind of like, what's up, like, I see you, that kind of thing, like, not a big deal. So, I mean, eventually I got my group of friends, and then I would see these people and I would wink at them, and they would be like, what the heck are you doing? And I was like, I'm just saying hello to people. And they were like, you're flirting with everyone, literally. And I was like, what are you talking about? I'm just like saying hello, I'm just being nice. And she was like, yeah, you're winking to all these football players. Like, what are you doing? And I just thought that I was being nice and like, you know, like, what's up? Like that kind of thing. But apparently I was flirting with a lot of people. But not only that, apparently it's even worse when you send the winky face, which I had no idea also. So that's even worse. I was using a like winky face so much. Just like about everything. Like I would be like, hey, do you have homework? You know, I mean, I didn't use it in that way. But I would just be like, oh, thanks. Like maybe we can do this. You know, I made everything like look sexual, apparently. I mean, I didn't have this sense of like feeling at all. But later on, I mean, when I kind of got the gist that this winky face, it's like seductive wink, then I realized that literally I would send people like, hey, you have homework? Do you have, you know, like I would make everything a little more sexual, I guess. I don't know. Anyways, I just thought that it was really funny. And apparently I was sending mixed signals to a lot of people. Girls and guys. I mean, I didn't have any experience with girls, but I just thought that it was funny. And then the second thing, I mean, I don't know if this happened to you or anyone else, but and I don't even know if this changed in Serbia, but I mean, it's not a big deal. Like, winky face does not mean anything like, hey, you want to hang out later? Like, doesn't mean that. It just means literally you're winking, like, haha, joke, that kind of thing. Anyways, and there's another thing that I thought that it was also funny. You know, in Serbia, or I guess in Europe, I was on the basketball team or any sports team, and women are, you know, pretty naked with each other. I mean, you know, it's not a big deal. You're in the locker room, you're about to take a shower, you take your clothes off, it's not a big deal. Like, I've seen a million naked girls in my life, you know, it's not really a big deal. Like, come on. You know, same thing, just different sizes or whatever shapes, all of them beautiful. Anyways, but it's just like, so, anyways, I got to America and we have this huge, beautiful locker room with all these like TV and video games and the seats for watching the movies, all these things. We have I don't know how many showers. I mean, you can live there, literally. And I'm describing this because it has everything to look like a house, and it's homey and all of this, and it's extremely clean. And so, you know, obviously after practice, I took my clothes off and I wanted to take a shower. I don't know what's a big deal. But my freshman year, I mean, I guess I was one of the first people who did that. And I started like, I don't know, I was in my bra, and then I was about to take off my bra, and everyone were like, what are you doing? What? And I was like, I mean, I'm changing, like I'm about to take a shower. They were like, oh my God, and I was so in such shock because I mean, I'm not a nudist. Like, I mean, I didn't think it was a big deal. And apparently, but everyone, and whoever's listening to this, yes, this did happen. Like, you'd literally judge me because I was about to take off my bra. So we would have to, like, go dressed to the shower and then take our bra and whatever stuff off there and then take the shower. I mean, which I have no problem. Yeah, I can do that. It's not a big deal. But also, like, it was so funny to me that was perceived like such a like thing, like horrible thing. But then at night when everyone goes to parties, no one, people are really open. Like, I guess you give them a few drops of alcohol and tits are out. But it was just really funny to see that cultural difference, I mean, at the moment. I don't know. And then later on, actually, I was on that team for 5 years because I redshirted, and I mean, even for the 6th year while I was doing my master's, I was still there. But, there was different people, obviously. The groups was changing. And later on, and it all started with one girl because she was so chill. She was so like, naked all the time. And then people kind of started getting more comfortable. But it's funny just how even later on, like, people were naked with each other. So don't worry, it has a happy ending. I'm just kidding. But I just thought that was so funny. And it also really contradictory for me because then when I would go out, I would see people almost naked and girls really sexually dancing and stuff like that, to something that you don't see in Serbia, like grinding on each other, but they don't want to show their boob. Like, I mean, I like when you're taking a shower, I'm not like staring. Anyways, I'm not forcing anyone to get naked though. This sounds really weird. But anyways, I just wanted to share that story and how I felt. And maybe that happened to someone else, or maybe it was something like vice versa. Maybe someone was in the situation where everyone started getting naked and they were like, what the heck, I don't want to do this. Which is totally fine. I'm just sharing my experiences. And that's it. Please, if you have something to add, comment. And if you had something similar experience or something like that you want to share, please do. Nice talking to you. Have a great day. Bye bye.